the foundational practices of mindfulness are centered around the body. And these are foundational practices for cultivating emotional intelligence. Awareness of emotion in ourselves and also in the people around us. And so, emotions live in the body. When you are feeling sad or angry, there's a physical component to that. You can feel what that feels like in the belly, in the chest, in the shoulders, and in the head. When you're feeling grateful or loving, you can feel that in the body as well. So yes, there's mental, sort of psychological components to emotions, and they live in the body. And so when we bring mindfulness to emotions, it's typically much easier to bring mindfulness to the physical characteristics of the emotion. And a lot of research and studies have shown that it's faster to notice the arising of emotions in the body than it is to notice them through thoughts. And so mindfulness of breathing, the body scan, which is basically just sensing into different parts of the body without judgment. Mindfulness of standing, walking, eating. All of these practices can help us to notice the arising of emotions faster, and can help us to process that energy with more awareness, less reactivity, and with more choice on how we relate to ourselves and our experience. I think most of you on this call today would rather have the choice to respond using your best self rather than be hijacked by reactivity and sort of thoughtless reactions. And so mindfulness of the body is very foundational for emotional awareness and also emotional regulation. And so when an emotion arises, can we just pause for a moment to check in and notice what that feels like in the body? Just kind of allow ourselves to be with it, just even for a little bit. Allow that energy to be there, however it is. If there's judgments around it, which there often are, we can sort of notice the judgments, but then also increase our curiosity for how it feels. So it's hard to be judgmental and curious at the same time. So if we increase our curiosity for how an emotion feels in the body, typically that will soften judgment around it or around the situation. So can we be curious about whether things feel heavy or light, warm or cool, dense or hollow, moving or still? Is it forward in the body or back, left or right, up or down? Is it moist or wet, or is it dry? Are the outside edges different from the center? What's the shape of this energy? Is it pleasant or unpleasant? Sometimes we'll be surprised by what we find.